1st of December when this comes out. Happy Christmas, guys. Hi, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Meg and I am a singer and I do little lifestyle videos and beauty content, so I hope you enjoy. Welcome to my channel. So as you can tell by the title of this video, and I've got my little like mini ears on just for you guys, just for this video, I am going to Disneyland Paris in about 3 days time. So right now it's the 26th of November, so when you're watching this it'll be the 1st. But yeah, I'm going in 3 days and it's Christmas season out there, and I thought I would do a little video on what I'm going to pack, what I'm going to take, and maybe some little tips about Disneyland Paris as well, because this will actually be my 10th time of going to Disneyland Paris. Now that is absolutely mental. I'm very aware of that. It's absolutely crazy. Yeah, I think the first time I ever went I was 11. And I've just been obsessed ever since. So yes, most of my money, guys. Yeah, so I also apologise for lighting because the lighting is like awful in my flat. As soon as it's like past like midday, the sun starts setting on this side as well, and like everything looks yellow. But we will work with what we've got. So I thought I'd talk you through what I'm gonna take. So last time I went at Christmas time, it was absolutely freezing. I'm pretty sure it's about -1 sometimes. It actually snowed when we went there as well, which was pretty magical. We were lucky enough for the snow not to disrupt anything, unlike everyone who's gone in the past week. I know that things have been cancelled and stuff, which is a real like pain in the ass. But we actually went like a week before Christmas last time, and it was, oh my god, it was so magical. But it snowed overnight on our last day, so we woke up in the morning to snow like covering everything, and then it melted, so then like we could still do stuff. So I think we got the best of both worlds, really. Like we got it really lucky, unlike everyone else like out there now. I feel like that looked like a proper snowstorm, and I heard like there were lots of disruptions. So last time I took like double layers of everything because it was that cold. Like I wore my big Sherpa fluffy coat with like 2 long sleeve layers, a scarf, like my ears, like I was still freaking freezing, like it was that cold. So I've gone prepared this year, and what I recommend is Christmas. Going to the Disneyland Paris, especially, I haven't been to the America Park, so I can't personally compare. I would love to though. One thing I would say is, personally, because you've got the extra magic of it being like very Christmassy as well as it being like Disney, so you've got like the lighting of the tree, there's like the tree, they do fake snow, the decorations, the extra like Christmas shows, the parades, like everything's just like 10 times more magical, even though it's like already magical enough. So do really recommend going at Christmas, but I know that it can be very expensive to go at Christmas. I'm very fortunate that this time my dad happened to take me, as they're taking my little, I guess she's my little cousin, so my stepmom's niece, they're taking her, and they asked me to go along with them to make it like extra magical for her and like have a nice time with them, because they know that like I love Disney so much. So they're like, okay, you can come with us. I know that it can be very expensive, and I think that the hotels are a little bit more expensive, I think, because it's a very popular time of year. So if you want a budget time of year, I recommend going in January, and February it's a lot quieter then, but you have the kind of like other bits of the other side of it, of like them redoing rides or like shutting them down for some time to like make sure they're safe and stuff like that, which is a good thing, but it's a bit of a bummer if you go there. Also the week after Halloween and the first week of November is a very good time to go, because it's the switch over of seasons, so it's not like Halloween anymore and it's not Christmas yet, so they kind of like hide every like decoration-y bit to like switch over, but that's a very quiet time of year as well, and I have been that time of year. And I will say Halloween is a very good time of year to go as well. I have never been in summer, so I can't recommend, but all I've heard is it's crazy busy, very hot. Yeah, so if you want to avoid that, also it's a lot more expensive because kids are off school and stuff. So if you want to avoid that, go every other time of year. If you want the extra cheap months, go January and the little bit in between Halloween and Christmas season. Christmas season I think starts on like the 15th of November in Disney, so yeah. I've also been at springtime in March, and that's a really nice time to go as well. It's not like, I would say it's kind of busy, like just like your average kind of busy, but it's also a nice time because they like make a big deal of like a beautiful flowers and like springtime stuff as well. So they make like a massive thing out of every season. So yeah, really do recommend. But because we are going at Christmas this time, right now it has been snowing there right now, as I've just said. And right now on my weather forecast, it is showing, I think it is showing Monday Valley. Where are we? Okay. It is showing 0. Oh my god, yeah, okay. It's showing 8 degrees in the day and -1 at night. Oh my god. And obviously we will be in the parks at night. Mostly everyone will be, because they have nighttime shows that start like 8, 9 o'clock as well. So pack up warm, guys. If you're going this time of year, pack up warm. So as I said, I think also another good recommendation, I'll get into tips and tricks like in a little bit after I show you like what I'm taking and everything, but another recommendation, I'm gonna take these ears off now. Another recommendation is to be comfy. I see a lot of like Instagrammable pictures and videos, and everyone's like, my outfits that I wore, and they're like beautiful dresses, but remember, you are going on rides, you are on your feet 24/7. Like, I think when I go to Disney parks, I do about 25,000 steps. So yeah, comfy footwear is a must. I would even take like hand warmers this time of year. Don't forget your gloves, your hats, your scarves this time of year especially. Comfy footwear all year round. And also like, if you want those like cute pictures in front of the castle, wear something comfy but chic. So like comfy and cute. So for example, I am taking my matching Tala outfit, which is like flared leggings, and they've got like stretchy up a bit, and I can pull them up, pull them down. They go with everything, so I've got a couple of colours as well. So I'm gonna definitely take these, and definitely taking my Uggs for the warmth. I can't say I'm gonna wear these every day because the support of my feet, I might need something a little bit more supportive, like trainers. Oh, my hair in my mouth. Oh my god. So I'll probably you know, dip in between trainers and Uggs, but if you're not going this time of year, just get some like really comfy trainers. So also with my Tala outfit, it comes with a matching top, so long sleeve top. You don't need this kind of thing, by the way, when you're going to Disney, but I'm just showing for an example. This is one of my favourite outfits. Really chic, it goes with my Uggs, it looks really cute with my coat I'm about to show you, and I'm going to wear a jumper over the top of this because it's going to be that cold. So it's chic and it's comfy. So yeah, and I will be taking my jeans, but I personally have quite comfy jeans. So just be comfy, be whatever you feel comfortable in and that you feel looks nice in as well, if you feel like you really want those cute pictures in front of the castle. So I'm going to be taking my big Sherpa coat. This is from Abercrombie. This is like super, let me show you one. This is like super thick and heavy, like not heavy, really lightweight, but like really thick enough to keep me warm, with 2 layers underneath as well. So right now I've literally just got my jumper on, so I'd have like another layer on over the top and like a hat or something like that. So yeah, a nice warm thick coat, and obviously check the weather before you go because it could be raining. Luckily for us, it's just sunny but cold, so I can wear a nice, like, that's my favourite coat as well, so I can wear a nice coat. If not, I'd be taking a waterproof one. So I'm going to be packing lots of like long sleeve layers and stuff like that, comfy footwear, trainers, and I think that is it. Obviously, I've got to take a pair of ears. Now, when I go to the park, I always buy a new pair of ears to like mark the occasion of me like going to the park. So like, I've got a new pair of ears from every trip that I've been to, which I just love. Like, I feel like if I had to buy anything in the park, I would just buy a pair of ears. Yeah, that would be like my one thing I would make sure I would have to get is a pair of ears, because it's just like the memories in it. And they do lots of special occasion ones as well, so like I've got quite a few. Like how many, so many ears. Oh my god, that's actually quite embarrassing. This isn't even all of them either. A couple are still at my dad's in my childhood bedroom. So yeah, I definitely take them for occasions. Now these are the original ones that I think I bought when I was about 11. And then I bought these last year because they're like a slightly different version. And personally, the originals are my favourite. Like, I always take these. So I'll take one pair of these. I'll probably take these ones with me to the park. And I'll wear them in the park. And then when I'm there, I'll buy like, I think they have a Christmas version out, which I don't actually have a Christmas pair. So it'd be nice to buy those that time around. And then I'll like wear those while I'm in there. I also have their 30th anniversary ones, which are so cute, with Chip and Dale. Then like Disneyland Paris exclusive ears. If you're not a Disney fan, you're probably like, oh my god, what a saddo, but I love them. These were when Frozen 2 came out. These were the special Frozen 2 ears. Mickey Sorcerer. You guys get the gist. 25th anniversary, so and it even says 25th anniversary on it. So it's like special occasion. And then I went when it was my birthday, so yeah, I had to buy a princess one. Don't really like that one, but I needed one like that. And okay, so I'm going to take a pair of ears. I think I'm going to take the original ears because they also match my Disney Minnie Mouse Kate Spade bag. Basically, I was just in lockdown. I was like, I need a bit of like a cheering up and like a Disney spirit. So I spent my birthday money on a little Disney bag. But it's come in handy because every time I go now, I take this bag. The only thing is, it's very small. So I can't fit a lot in there, to be quite honest. And I feel like maybe this time round I might need to think about taking a rucksack because I need water, etc. like that. But it's enough to fit in my like, Minnie Mouse purse that my mum got me for my birthday. Actually, this is also Kate Spade. So that can fit in there with my phone and my ticket. And kind of the essentials for the park, apart from a bottle of water, which I'll probably buy in there because I'm not sure if I want to like carry around my bottle anyway. My bottle's metal and it's a litre, so it's like massive. So yeah, hence why I love the originals as well, because it just matches and it looks cute. Well, actually it matches this one and it looks really cute. So we'll be definitely taking this bag, and it looks good with my white coat as well. And then another thing I do like to collect. For a Disney fan, you're probably like, I know what that is. It's a Spirit jersey, so it's something that Disney do. I think Spirit jersey is like a brand. Yeah, I think it is. But Disney brought it out and they did like new Disney ones each year, so they bring out new ones each year. So this was the Christmas jumper last time I went, which I thought was just like very minimalistic like I am. I love everything plain. Very me. Christmas cheer, and then it has like the name of the park on the back, Disneyland Paris, and there's like little sparkles in the material, which I don't know if you could see on the camera. But yeah, I don't wear them outside of the park, although like when it is Christmas I'll wear this as my Christmas jumper. But I'm definitely going to take this because this one is fleece lined as well. It's very, very thick, so definitely going to be in the Disney Christmas kind of spirit of my Spirit jersey, and it matches my bag as well, so very cute. But I'll be wearing like long sleeves underneath this as well because I think it's going to be that cold. This is personally my favourite Spirit jersey I own. I do collect these. If I like really like them, I'll be like, I'll buy them, but I will say they are on the pricier side. I think this one was €80 and my other two were 60. Like, it's quite a lot. for a jumper, but they're almost like collectibles, because once they bring out one, the next year they're not going to bring out the same thing, so you won't be able to get this one anymore. So I quite like that about it. I don't just like buying like anything. I quite like it if it's like, you know, special edition and like special ones. Paris are like really well known for just the plain black one, which I really like. This is what I mean by like subtle stuff. I really like this subtle Disney old school stuff, and it has the date of the park that the Disneyland Paris park opened on, and then it just has in white Disneyland Paris on the back. So it's quite cute to wear in the park. They're really big and like baggy as well, so they're really cozy. They're not like really tight and fitted, so very cute. Sometimes I wear them around the house as well, like when I'm just lounging, so do love them. And then I do have one more which I think I will take. I haven't actually worn this one yet. This is a special edition one. This was Disneyland Paris's 30 years, and I did become an annual pass holder on their 30th year. I don't anymore, sad times. They're so expensive now. They were a really reasonable price. It was like €300 for a whole year of annual pass, and now it's like 800 for like not even the version that I had. It's extortionate. But I think this one, I just really wanted this one to like collect it, because obviously it's their special edition and they're never going to sell it again. But I love the back because it's got all parts of like the park in it. So we've got the castle, we've got, oh my god, I can't even see. Space Mountain, they got Big Thunder Mountain, that's one of my favourite roller coasters. I think that's Mike Wazowski. Not Mike Wazowski, Sully. So yeah, and it does say 30 years on the sleeve as well. So I bought this as a little like remembrance that I was annual pass holder on this year. So yeah, I will be taking all three because they're comfy, cozy, and I just want to like switch it up as well and be comfy. But definitely taking the little Christmas one because it is Christmas time in the park. So here are some tips and tricks about Disneyland Paris. One thing would be, like I've already mentioned, comfy footwear, comfy clothes, and just be comfortable. You're going to be on your feet all day. You're going to be sitting on rides, so if you're wearing like really tight jeans and they're like digging in, you don't want to be like sitting like that when you're, you know, on a ride. Sure, so if you're coming as a family, you are allowed to take a rucksack. So you can have like water. You are allowed to take in your own food, which I feel like people don't know and people aren't aware about. So I think I watched a Molly May video and she mentioned that she didn't realise that you couldn't take your own food and that there wasn't much food for babies, which there isn't. I know it's like, looks like a park that's aimed at kids, but it's not. It's aimed at everyone, like all adults go, all families go, so it's not specifically aimed at babies especially, so just be really aware of that. So definitely take your own food if you can. You'll also save money that way. If you don't want to take your own food, there are lots of different options in the park. There are hot dog places, there's places that do chicken nuggets and chips, there's places that do Mickey pizzas. That's Bella Nata, right next to I think it's in Fantasyland, but like right behind the castle, so lovely place to eat your lunch. Personally, never had a Mickey pizza because I can't eat dairy, so that's sad times for me. Always wanted to though. I have had a Mickey waffle, but yeah, I couldn't eat the Mickey pizza because I can't have the cheese. Also healthier options, there's a place called Hakuna Matata in Discoveryland, and also Coco's. I think it's called Coco's. They did shop for a while, and they do burritos, and they also do vegan burritos as well, which is a nice healthier option if you didn't want like pizza and chicken nuggets and chips and stuff like that. And Hakuna Matata do like chicken nuggets and chips, but they also do salads as well, because like, trust me guys, when you've been in the park for like 3-4 days straight and all you've eaten is chicken nuggets and chips, I don't think you ever want to see a chicken nugget and chip when you come back. Trust me, trust me. But yeah, that's my advice on food. There is a great place opposite the Peter Pan ride, and it's almost like a little German, I think it's like German food place, and they do like sausages, and they also do half a roast chicken, which personally is my favourite to eat. Half a roast chicken and chips, delicious. So yeah, they are places that you can go to in the park. I've heard that there's not as many options as the US, but you know, it's like enough options for Paris, I guess. Like there isn't like, it's not like the biggest park ever, if you know what I mean. Also Disney, so if you have dietary requirements, just be aware that they aren't, the last time I went was 2022 or 23 last year. So far they haven't been like fully up to date with allergies and dietary requirements. Last time I went, there wasn't any gluten-free kind of options or celiac or anything like that, and there aren't many kind of dairy-free options either, in terms of sweet snacks and stuff like that. But there are like alternatives, like you can get a marshmallow Mickey and stuff like that, but in terms of like cakes, so far I haven't seen any kind of like vegan dairy-free options. But in Disney Village, in some of the restaurants in Disney Village, they do have kind of like vegan alternatives as well, but there isn't the most choice, I will be honest, guys. I think, I'm not sure if like France are a little bit like behind on like England, where I live, especially in Brighton, is very up to date with like, it's very hot on veganism here. So I'm not a vegan, but I'm dairy free, like I've said, so they're very hot on vegan stuff, so I can like, I could go down the road and like easily know that I can eat because I can get like vegan stuff. So yeah, just beware, it's not like how we have it in England if you're from England, and I'm guessing America, I've never been, but I've heard lots about it as well. So another tip and trick is, if you are so excited by all the shopping like me, like all the shops, if you're getting like something to wear, like ears or a jumper or anything like that, definitely get it straight away, like, because you're immersed in magic, you're going to put the ears on straight away, aren't you? But if you're getting like anything else, definitely wait till the end of the day, like maybe when you're watching the fireworks or watching the parades, to go and do your shopping, because otherwise you're just going to be carrying around your shopping all day, and that's just going to be like a pain in the bum. Also, like if you buy fragiles and you're going on a ride, I have done that once. I don't recommend. So yeah, that was a bit of an obvious one. Also, if you go shopping around the parade time, it is a lot busier, so just a word of warning. I did that once waiting for a parade and it was rammed. So yeah, pick times. I'd probably like recommend like maybe going in the morning or like right at the end of the day, because otherwise it's chock-a-block. So parades get really busy, really chock-a-block. And I do recommend, a lot of people start kind of like waiting for the parade about half an hour before, maybe even an hour before sometimes. People are very particular about being at the front. So if you find like crowds too much, I recommend going and watching the parade. Maybe, so right opposite the castle, when you walk in on Main Street, there's a little space here right in front of the road. I recommend either standing there or standing in Fantasyland, because if you're on the main road, it's absolutely packed. On the other hand, if you want a good view and you want to see the castle, get on Main Street early and stand on Main Street, because personally that's my favourite place to stand. You get the view of the castle, and most of the time the sun is setting while the parade is coming up as well, so that's really magical, and you kind of get all the decorations of the castle in the background. You can kind of see it coming, so you get more of a view of that as well. So if you're okay with big crowds but you also want to get at the front, get to Main Street just that little bit earlier so you can get your spot as well. But do really recommend that. If you don't like crowds, go and watch it near the It's a Small World in Fantasyland, because that's where the parade starts and not many people will stand there as well. Guys, I've got a couple of more tips and tricks left for you guys. So the most popular rides are Peter Pan, Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah, I would say that's popular. Big Thunder Mountain, Space Mountain, and I would say the Haunted House as well. They are like the biggest rides. So if you're going to buy fast passes for any of them, I would buy especially for Peter Pan and Big Thunder Mountain, because they honestly, they have like hours of queues because they're that popular. Personally, Peter Pan ride is my favourite ride in the whole entire world. It is so magical and it just immerses you in it's just so Disney. It's so magical. You're on like a flying boat. I won't give too much away, but you can see like London, and it's so beautiful. And it's one of the first rides I ever went on when I was 11, when I went to Disney, and I still remember it to this day, and I was like, wow. So yeah, definitely recommend going on that one. If you do have early access, if you're staying in one of the Disney hotels, I recommend just going straight to Disneyland and going on that, because I really think that's a ride that you can't miss. Otherwise it's going to be about 45-minute minimum, I reckon, to about an hour, hour and a half. But if you have money for the fast pass, I recommend getting a fast pass for it as well. Unfortunately, Disneyland Paris did change the fast pass rules after COVID. So pre-COVID, you could go up to this little fast pass machine and press a time that, like, you press fast track and it would give you a little slip saying come back at this time, and you could go in the fast track queue for free just at a certain time. So you could say it said like come back at 3:30, and you could go in at 3:30 and go straight on the ride. Basically, it was a great system. However, they lost a lot of money through COVID, I'm guessing, and introduced this new fast pass scheme. So you buy a fast pass for each ride, and then you can go on, but it's about €15 for each fast pass. So yeah, bit of a jump. So if you have the spare money and you do want to spend it and you don't have a lot of time, I do recommend doing the fast pass. But if you can plan your day well, then I wouldn't bother. Personally, I haven't done it before, but you never know. This time I go, I might end up having to do it because to get on a ride. But I have been on the rides many times, so I don't really mind, I guess. So yeah, they are the most popular rides, and queues for meeting characters can be very long as well. So make sure you download the Disneyland Paris app and you can see what times the characters are coming out each day, what time they're coming out. So make sure you just get there maybe 10 minutes earlier so you can start queuing, and then you're not waiting too long, because you could be waiting about an hour or so. Maybe less, maybe more. It just depends on the day. It really depends, and on the time of year as well. So yeah, that is my tips and tricks. There is another park called Walt Disney Studios Park, which I think they're changing their name soon. I'm not sure what it is they're changing it to. That is an amazing park. They just built a Marvel land as well there, and they're building a Frozen land, which I'm quite excited about because I do like Frozen, to be honest. So yes, I do. So there is a very popular ride there called Crush's Coaster. So if you really want to have a go on that ride, I will say it's really good fun. I would do that first thing. If you have extra magic time, especially, first thing, get it bish bash done, or go on it while the parades are happening if you don't want to watch the parade, because that is the longest queue I've ever waited in, and I've never seen it less than 45 minutes. So yeah, that is another option, that is another recommendation as well. I also recommend going to a restaurant on Main Street called Walt's Diner, I think it is. For my whole 9 times of going to Disneyland Paris, I did not know it existed. And last time I actually went because my stepmom found it and I had no idea, and it was the most amazing experience ever. So I do really recommend. It's all about Walt Disney, so it takes you back in time to when he was alive. So it's I want to say it's 1950s-esque. There's photos of him everywhere, and it's not fast food dining, it's a proper dining restaurant, and everything says Walt on it, and even the menu is based on some of his favourite meals as well. Plus you overlook the main street, so if there's a parade happening you can literally watch the parade from the window. It is truly magical. If you want to see what it's like in the diner, go to my Disneyland Paris Day 3 from a couple of years ago when I went on my channel. I think it's Disneyland Paris Day 3, and you'll see that I filmed like little bits in Walt's Diner, so you can have a little look at what it's like there. But yeah, really recommend. It's quite expensive. It was like €55 per person for a 3-course meal, which I felt like was quite reasonable, especially for that kind of food. It was delicious and everything was Mickey shaped, because who doesn't want food that's Mickey shaped? So it's a 27-year-old, but you know. But yeah, that's everything. I have recommendations for you guys. If you want another one of these videos, or you have any questions about Disneyland Paris, please put them in the comments below, because I have been, like I've said, like this is my 10th time. I've been many times, and have done it I've done it so many times that I've learned a lot over the years as well, and I can tell you some of my favourite bits as well. So any comments in, write your comments in down below, write your questions, sorry, in the comments below, and I'll get back to you, and I'm more than happy to do a tips and tricks video part 2 for you guys. There is also Disney vlogs coming as well, because obviously I'm going in a couple of days. I'm so excited. So I will be taking you guys along with me, so definitely don't miss out on that. That will be coming next week. And yeah, any questions you got, just write them in the comments below. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and definitely subscribe for some more content. So thank you so much for being here, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you next week. Bye.